Hi, welcome to this DCP Web Microsoft Excel 2019 AutoSum beginners tutorial. So let's go ahead and open up Microsoft Excel. So I've got the latest version right here, 2019 version. So here's Microsoft Excel, it's Excel 365, and what I'll do is click on blank workbook here. So I've got a blank spreadsheet. I'm going to be doing a more in-depth tutorial on Excel. So if you've never used Excel before, I'm going to be going through some more sort of in-depth information about Excel, a real like beginner's guide to Excel. But today I just want to explain the AutoSum function and how that works. So in this column here, let's put something like month, right? So we'll put the word month here, and then in here we'll put something like cost. So we've got month, so let's put the months down below and then some costs related to those months. Those costs could be related to your business, could be for your electric bill, it could be for anything, right? In fact, we will make it a bit more specific. So instead of writing cost, we'll write something like phone bill or phone costs, and then we'll do internet costs, and let's just say staff wages, right? So we've got 3 columns now. We've got 4 in total, including the month. So let's click on the number 1 here. We'll make them bold, so they're all bold now. Let's zoom in a little bit so it's easier for you to see. And if we want to resize the columns quickly, we can just click in this middle column or click in this box right here, and you just double click in between any of the columns, and that will resize them. And we can click here and type in Jan, so that represents January. Then we can click on that cell there, and in the bottom right hand corner you'll see a little black sort of or green dot here. If you move your mouse cursor over it, you can quickly generate all of the months. So that's the months done. We'll highlight these 3 top columns here, A, B, and B, C, and D. Highlight the columns. We'll right click, format cells, and let's put a currency in there, and it'll be GDP currency. And your one should really default to the currency that your computer will be using. So I'll click OK, and then we'll put some costs in here. Let's say phone costs are normally around £95 a month, and on some months they may fluctuate, right? Because you're doing more business or you're making more phone calls, whichever it is. And then let's just put some data in here. This is random data. Let's just say that's our phone cost, our internet costs. Normally that would be pretty static throughout the month. So I wouldn't expect that to fluctuate or change unless you sign up to a new agreement. And then staff wages, let's just say we're spending like 3,000 typically a month, right? And then in December you give out some bonuses so your wages go up, for example, right? So what do we want to do? First thing we want to do is work out how much have we spent on the phone cost. So you could get a calculator and you could sit there and add up each one of these and you get a total figure, or you can just click on this bottom cell here and then click on the AutoSum function up here. So when you click on this button, that will highlight in blue all of the data that Excel is expecting to calculate, and all it's going to do is add all of that's been highlighted. So you just press that button and hit the enter key on your keyboard, and there you go. You've got your total cost right down here for all of your phone costs. Let's click on this cell, click on AutoSum, and then we'll repeat that and just hit enter. Now we know how much we spent on internet costs. We'll click here, click AutoSum and hit enter, and now we worked out how much we spent on staff wages. We can even click here and then left click and drag and select all of these cells here, right? All of these ones going across like this way, and then click AutoSum. And if we expand this a little bit and make it bold, we don't have to make it bold, but this will be the total cost of all of these 3 added together. So you can see the AutoSum function is quite powerful. You could also click here and drag across like this, and then do AutoSum, and that will just be for the January month. So that's the total figure for January now, right? Now here's another tip. You can click here. There's a little dot in the right bottom hand corner. If you click on it and then drag all the way down, it will replicate that AutoSum function, but do it for each row. So now you've got all of the totals for every single month. And you could add lots and lots of different data in here. You can have lots of different, it can be personal information as well. It could be just about your general, your general costs in your house, or it can be business related. So that's how the AutoSum function works. Very simple tutorial, very easy to understand. So if you've got any issues with this, feel free to write a little message on the YouTube comments and I'll try and help you out. But try and experiment with the AutoSum function, and I'm going to be doing some more in-depth tutorials on Excel 2019. So let's go ahead and minimize this. I hope you find that tutorial useful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next DCP web tutorial.